Welcome to Cabarrus This Week. I'm Kasha Thompson, and for this week's show, we couldn't resist the opportunity to film in the historic Cabarrus Bank building in downtown Concord. Once home to one of Cabarrus County's most successful enterprises, the building's current tenants include the Cabarrus Economic Development Commission, Rowan Cabarrus Community College Small Business Center, and the Cabarrus Regional Chamber, all of which partner with Cabarrus County in support of growing local businesses. Cabarrus Recovery Grant Small Business Program offers local businesses with less than 50 employees a one-time grant of $10,000 to help with COVID-19 related expenses, including staffing, operations, rent and utilities, and COVID-19 safeguards. Local businesses have until October 15th to apply. Economic Development Program Manager Shanell Verner, herself a small business owner, shares the difficulties local small business owners face in keeping the doors open.
The problem that we've noticed or have heard from local businesses are the many challenges due to, in part, by the pandemic, such as not being able to pay their people, not being able to maintain operating expenses such as rent, mortgage, utilities, and just standard business expenses like, your software, your back end. A lot of business expenses are increasing. What we've also seen is that there's been a decrease in sales. So when you combine those two, it forces a business to choose, do we have to close our doors? I think the last data we checked, there was over 2,500 small businesses in Cabarrus County that had 50 employees or less. So the need is great. The businesses are there. This $10,000 can go towards being able to revamp your supply chain operations or maintain those basic operations that we mentioned that businesses are finding it challenging to keep up with. That would be critical. I think this $10,000 would make a difference in if a business is able to keep their doors open or reopen their doors. All a business needs to do is apply. The application process is simple. The deadline is approaching October 15th. You still have time to access this valuable resource to impact your business in Cabarrus County. You won't know unless you apply, and taking the time to complete a brief application to qualify for a $10,000 grant that could save a business is definitely a no-brainer.
To learn more or apply for a one-time small business grant of $10,000 for expenses related to COVID-19, visit cabarruscounty.us. The deadline to apply is Friday, October 15th. For 20 years, runners, walkers, and strollers have taken to the paths of Frank Liske Park as participants in the Jack O Lantern Jaunt. This year's event returns on October 30th. Here's more on what you need to know about the festive fall fun run.
Attention all walkers and runners. The Jack O Lantern Jaunt is back for 2021. The 20th annual road race and fun run returns to Frank Liske Park on Saturday, October 30th. Meet up with friends or bring out the family. The course will take participants through the beautiful trails located throughout the park. For more information and to register, visit runsignup.com and search Jack O Lantern Jaunt. Don't forget to register before October 22nd to save. It's $20 for the 5K and $8 for the fun run. As always, you can stay up to date on park events by following Active Living in Parks on Facebook.com/CabcoALP.
After you're finished with the fun of the run, you can head on over to Cabarrus Arena for the annual Touch a Truck event. Stay up on events from Cabarrus County Active Living and Parks. Follow them on Facebook and Insta at CabcoALP. Some would say that local elections have the most direct impact on the community as voters choose candidates to fill city and town council seats. But less than 13% of Cabarrus County's population voted in the last municipal election. We want every qualified voter in Cabarrus County to participate this year. To get you started, here's Cabarrus County's Board of Elections Director, Carol Souls, with the 5 things you need to know before you vote.
5 things to know about the upcoming election. The first thing to know is that the upcoming election is a municipal election. That means that the only voters that are eligible to vote in this election are those that live within city limits. We have 5 municipals in our county: Concord, Kannapolis, Harrisburg, Mount Pleasant, and Midland. If you live within those city limits of any of those towns or cities, you are eligible to vote in this election. All of these elections will be voting for the mayors, except for Mount Pleasant, and city and town councilmen in each of these cities. The second thing to know is that Election Day is Tuesday, November the 2nd. Polls open at 6:30 a.m. and close at 7:30 p.m. All of our polling places are open for Election Day, except for those that only have voters that live in the county. That would be Cross of Christ Lutheran Church, Northeast Fire Station, and Georgeville Fire Station. Those polling places will not be open for Election Day. There are some municipal voters that live in Flow Store Fire Station, but they have received individual letters that tell them which polling place to go to. The third thing to know about this election is early voting. Early voting will only take place at our office, and it begins on Thursday, October the 14th through Saturday, October the 30th. Our early voting dates and times are Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, and the last Saturday from 8 until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The fourth thing to know about this election are our COVID preparation. All precinct officials will be required to wear masks, and voters are encouraged to wear masks. We will have them available at our polling places. We will also be cleaning our surfaces regularly, and we'll have hand sanitizer and face shields for protection for the precinct officials. Curbside is also available for those who feel uncomfortable in coming into the polling place. We will have that available at all of our precincts and at early voting. And the last thing to know about this upcoming election is our website. We have lots of information available there. And our website is cabarruscounty.us/elections. We hope to see you this election day. Municipal elections are the ones that affect you most closely. These are our mayors and our town and city council. They are affecting decisions that affect you directly every day. Thank you.
All this information and more is located on the county's election page, cabarruscounty.us/elections. And of course, you can follow the county on social media at Cabarrus County. From there, you'll get to see election schedules, sample ballots, precinct information, and confirm your voter registration. And before we go, we want to let those 65 years and older know about the Senior Health Insurance Information Program known as SHIP. If you're new to Medicare or care for someone who has Medicare, Cabarrus County's Human Services SHIP counselors provide free, unbiased advice and guidance to you about Medicare, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, and long-term care insurance. Now's the time to prepare for 2022. Learn more or schedule a meeting with one of Cabarrus County's official SHIP counselors by calling 704-920-1400. Well, that's today's show. As always, you can find more stories and updates by following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Cabarrus County, subscribing to our weekly newsletter. Just visit cabarruscounty.us, type newsletter in the search bar, and don't forget you can watch all of our other programming on demand at youtube.com/Cabarrus County. Like and subscribe to get all of our updates. Take care.